Hello guys, once again I welcome you all to Keja Graphics. Today we are going to learn how to design this simple flyer. Come with me. Okay, so the first thing that we have to do is to choose your size. So in this case, I am going with a square. So a square simply means all sides will be equal. So I will be picking 5. But before that, learn to know that the PS is pixel, the in is inches, the mm is millimeter, and the cm is centimeter. Okay, those are the sizes that you choose, and I prefer the inches, so I am doing it in inches, the inches. Okay, so as I said earlier on, I'm picking a square size. Know that every design that you will do, you have to know the size first before you proceed with the design. You need to know the size first. A client call you that, oh, so and so graphic, I want you to design this for me. You need to go there with your tape measure to design or to take measurement first before you come to your canvas, get your resources ready, then you start. Are you with me? So we are using Canva to design. So the next thing we do is we go for our background. This is the background we are using. So you first position the background on the canvas. Canvas is the working area where the designing take place. So you enlarge it so that it cover the canvas. Okay, so the next thing that we will do is for us to select a shape. That is what I just did. I select a shape, the reason being that I want it to blur the background, because whatever the background will be holding is what that is the most important is for us to read, not really the background. The background will just help us to beautify our graphic design that we are doing. Is that clear? So that's what we are doing. So we say need to change the color. So you go to color, select black, then we need to reduce its opacity. Okay, so we'll make use of the transparency. Okay, that will help us to reduce the opacity so that we can see the background through, for us to have that kind of view. So if you want to reduce it, you push it to that direction. So are we okay? So keep in touch with me. If today is your first time here, subscribe to this channel for more insightful videos. Trust me, you will not regret it. It's a lovely family. Okay, so we go and pick our first design. I have already removed background for this. I have already removed the background for this resource. Okay, if you don't know how to remove background, scroll through my videos. I have a video intensively taught how to remove background, the tools that you need to remove background. Okay, so let's continue. So I went to pick another resource again. This one too, I removed background for it already, but there's one thing I want us to do. I need to crop it because the table on which the dresses are being placed is not needed here. It's not needed here, so I need to cut it off. So that is what I'm just doing. So when you are done, you click or you hit done, then you position it well. Then the next thing you have to do again is to go to your gallery to pick the next resource again. So that's what I just did. We call something layers. Layers is a crucial thing in graphic design. If you want to really know how to positioning your resources or the shapes that you are putting or using the element that you are using to do the graphic design, you have to take layers. Very crucial. The positioning work with layers. The one that comes first, the one that comes second, the one that comes, you understand? So this is how it is. So if you want to position them, the dress, I want it to go to the back, so you hit layers, then the layers panel will show. Then for you to move it, where the dot is, long press on that. Where the dot is, long press on that and move it to where you want to move it to. Wherever you move it to, the one that are on it on the canvas, that's how it will appear. Okay, when it's back, they know that that's where it will be on the canvas. This is how you position your layers on your workspace or your canvas. Are we together? This is Keja Graphics. Consider subscribing for more insightful videos on graphic design. Not only in graphic design, but we teach website development and design also. Okay, so let's continue. As I said, we are just dealing with the alignment or the arrangement of the layers. That's what we are doing. So we are trying to arrange our layers properly on the canvas so that it will be something that we would love to see or have after the designing process has or is ended. So that's what we are doing. So when you are done with this, you need to hit the done button for you to be able to do the others also. Okay, so the next thing for us to do is to put our text, which is the typography. Don't forget, we are using the tool that we are using for this graphic design is Canva. If you don't have it, go to your Play Store or Google, search Canva, then you will download it or install it on your mobile phone. It best work on iOS. So if you have that, it's advisable you get this type of tool. But if you are using Android, I suggest you use Pixel app. Okay, I am talking about its fastness. You understand? Designing always work with how fast you design. So make sure you design, but make sure you are fast with it. You understand? So let's move on. When you are done typing your name, change the font. Just play with the font. We have Montserrat there, we have Open Sun, we have Poppins. The one that best suits your design, you should pick it. Then it will help you have a nice typography. Welcome once again. This is Keja Graphics. If today is your first time, consider subscribing for more videos on graphic design and also how to create various industrial designs. So what I'm doing actually is I'm trying to add another text to the Keja that I've already written or type over there. If don't necessarily type Keja there, use your name. Okay, so it can be David Clothings, it can be whatever your name is. Put your name there, then add clothing to it. We are doing a personal design today. So now I'm coming to put the things that we sell. Okay, so I will fast forward here for us to get to the next step quick. Okay, so we are done putting our number also, but if you check how it is, I want us to give it a shade so that the number can shoot, and also where we write the resell can also sit on a shape. So I suggest we pick the square shape onto the canvas. So that's what we are doing. We are taking the square shape and it has come with a default color of red, so we are maintaining that color. So the next thing we have to do is we have to just position it well, make use of the knots around it. Note that any shape or anything you have on your canvas before you can be able to edit them, you have to first activate them. In activation, we select them. So another word for selection, or selecting various shapes, typography on the canvas, you can say we activate them. Okay, so either you activate them or you select them. If you don't do any of them, you won't be able to edit them. So you can see the shape need to be selected. Whenever it is being selected, that's why you have the white round on it or around it. You understand? So that is it. And if you check here, you can see that on the contact, the shape that we brought there is on top of the contact. So we need to move it or bring it back so that the contact can appear on the shape. So to do that, we have to go to our layer panel, okay, to position it over there. That is where the source is. So that's what I'm doing now. So you can see that's the layer panel. So I'm moving it down. So when you move it down, then the contact will not be on the shape, okay, but you can see it still needs some positioning. So that's what I'm just handling. Okay, so basically we are done designing. As I said, if today is your first time or second time or third time but you have not yet subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing. I'm waiting for your subscription, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. We are done. So this is Keja Clothing. We sell the t-shirt, the sneakers. So when you are designing, put your name there and put your contact there. I'm waiting to see your design. At Keja Graphic, we always give you the best. More notes are ready. If you need them, call me. That's my number. So as I said, if you are done, you want to save, you save it, then you wait for it to save, and when it's done saving, it will go straight into your gallery. Then you can now share with loved ones and friends. So basically we are done designing graphic, and I want you to see, or want you to design for me to see. I'm waiting to see them. Stay blessed. Thank you. Bye.